What is this?
Yeah, that ain't no ravioli, bro.
I was trying to make... Wait, this is not ravioli. This is...
That's motherfucking kolaches, boy. I told they ain't no damn ravioli.
There's a snowstorm coming my way, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. While most people are stocking up and staying indoors, I gotta face this head on. So I'm gonna take this opportunity and show you guys how I maneuver a situation where the only place I have is my car that I live in.
Our first look? I did a video before, and I'll link that on the screen somewhere if y'all want to go watch it after this one, of a woman who lives in her car. And it was just a regular small size, like 4-door. But this right here, this is actually livable. Like the one that she was living in, she was sliding in. She barely had any room. She lived in there with her cat. It was cramped. But this right here, okay. This ain't bad.
I gotta make sure I have food. So we're just gonna go do a quick check. Clean water. Okay, I just filled it like a day ago, so I think we have about here, so we're good. Gray tank is about right here. Okay, we're good. We're good on food. I gotta make sure this is not completely full. And there's a gauge on my toilet that shows how much fluid is in there. So we're okay. And then this is my extra diesel fuel reserve. And it is heavy. I can also check the...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That thing that he said you gotta make sure it's not full. Obviously, that was his toilet. He should have put that in the trunk or something, man. Having that right next to your bed, you're wild. You're bugging out for that one. And I know y'all saw that spice rack he got. He living better than most of us. I ain't even got no spice rack. I just put my shit in the pantry.
Diesel levels on my actual heater, so we're good. Check it out. I installed outside cameras. This is gonna help me,
dope.
you know, check out who's around me, especially when I'm camping at nighttime. Because often I hear noises and I can't look out the window because the window tint in my car acts like a one-way mirror for the outside during nighttime. So I installed this, that way I'm just a little bit more aware of my surroundings. It also helps me when I'm backing out because this vehicle is 20 feet long. Now that I know the camper has enough resources for at least one full day, we have 3 options to tackle this snowstorm. Option number 1, which is very sneaky and it's taking the easy way out, and that is finding a garage building, whether it's underground parking or it could be a hospital garage building, something.
That's what I'm always curious about. Where do you park these things? Like the people that are living in their vehicles, do you have to park somewhere new every time? Or can you just go to the same locations? Like, do they start to get suspicious? Like, let's say you wanted to go park at like a Planet Fitness because you take a shower every morning there. Are you able to just go park in that parking lot and every single time and nobody cares? And you just go park at a Walmart parking lot every single day and nobody will say anything? That would be kind of a hassle sometimes. I bet you would have cops every now and then coming up, knocking on the door, knocking on the window. How do you avoid that?
Today we're going to be baking, so that means utilizing my air fryer. We're making ravioli stuffed with ground beef.
That ain't no fucking ground beef. Look at the color of that meat, man. That is not no ground beef, dude. What? I would not eat that. Like, that's what my salmon looks like when it's uncooked. He talking about ground beef. Throw that shit out, man.
We're making ravioli stuffed with ground beef. The first thing we're gonna do is cook our ground beef.
Nah, bro. That don't look like it's normal.
I had to use my jiu-jitsu move on that one. Let's see, how do I do this? Okay, let's see. We'll work with it little by little. Okay. So we're gonna take a little bit, put it inside, and then close it shut, and then press it down. Does that work? I guess that works, right?
Yo, this is what I call making it work. This is what I call just like, I normally would say nigga rigging it, but for him, in his case, just going with the flow, just making it work, because that don't look like no ravioli. Number one, the ground beef was not ground beef. I don't know what that was. He got a nice little setup though. He just making everything work. He ain't complaining about nothing. He ain't, trying to be all fancy. He just, hey, let me go ahead and cook this meat. I didn't see him chop it up enough. Like, the pieces was big. Look how big the pieces that he put it are. Come on, man. Ground beef's supposed to be a little smaller than that. Like, it's supposed to be a little bit more fine than that. But you know what? He just rocking with it.
Okay, it's time for the fun part.
Bro, why you ain't clean it? Oh my gosh. He's irritating me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at the food particles in there. Look at that. You can see there's food particles still in there. There's like oil remnants still on top of the thing. That means from the previous thing you cooked, now I ain't gonna lie. We've all done that before. But you making a video and hundreds of thousands of people saw it. Come on now, dude. It's different one night if you're like, let me just throw some pizza rolls in there and then they got a little bit of breadcrumbs still left in there. But come on, bro. You knew you was finna make a video. Just clean the thing out, bro. One time.
Time for the fun part. We're gonna put all of these babies right in there. And I think we'll do through 50. What is this?
Yeah, that ain't no ravioli, bro.
I was trying to make... Wait, this is not ravioli. This is...
That's motherfucking kolaches, boy. I told they ain't no damn ravioli. And I don't know, because I ain't never made ravioli. But I feel like the dough that he used, and then whatever you use for ravioli, because ravioli is like a pasta. And I know it's bread, but the dough is different. I feel like it's totally different. We could clearly see it's different to some degree. I don't know exactly what ingredient is different in it, or maybe it's just the fact that he used too much dough. But that ain't ravioli, man. That ain't it.
Either that the dough is the wrong type,
yeah,
or we should have just boiled everything in water. Because it looks different, obviously. It looks great. It looks so good. Oh, wow. Look at that. I mean, I'm going to eat this.
Maybe you do boil it. That's what it is. You don't put it in the air fryer. You boil it. That's the difference. But yeah, I think you boil it.
We bake the ravioli instead. This tastes really good though.
Just meat and bread.
Also, it's super easy to bake. We had 2 ingredients.
Where the sauce?
Every now and then, I do something to my camper. You see this chair? It's been here for a while. This was the chair that's sitting in the front passenger. I have it mounted to the ground. And then I noticed, wait, Arslan, there's electrical buttons here. Yeah, sure, I can move this and I can change the lumbar support, but there's an electrical component here. And I was like, hey, Arslan, what if we try to hot wire this chair, right? Because the plugs for the chairs, the actual electrical connectors for the chair, they look like something from a spaceship. So I was able to hot wire this chair into my 12-volt solar system, specifically into this circuit board right here. So I took a wire from the circuit,
yeah,
ran it all across here and into the back. And now we can do this.
I gotta give him his credit, man. The ingenuity is crazy. If it were me and I saw that it had an electrical component and I already moved the chair, I'm not messing with it, man. I ain't about to have my car catch on fire or whatever because I don't know what I'm doing. Shouts out to him. That's pretty dope.
We have full ergonomic control of this chair, and honestly this was big for me because a lot of times I'm sitting on the chair editing a video and then my arms are a little bit far from the laptop. So with this way I can just move myself forward and then I'm closer to my laptop, so I'm gonna be very comfortable, and that's a big quality of life update for me. And over here we did a little bit of rework. I decided to hard mount the charger for my brush right here. Perfect, easy access versus me having to going inside the cabinet every time I want to take my toothbrush out. I removed my old temperature monitor and I actually put it in the back right there. And then I installed a new one right here.
I just want to look at his whole setup. He has a nice setup for the kitchen, man. He has an air fryer. He has a little timer at the top, or a clock. He has a whole spice rack. He has a gas stove with like a little propane canister in there, so he can do his stovetop cooking like we saw him doing with the beef earlier. The beef. And then he has a little water dispenser and a sink. And then his countertop looks like it's a cutting board in one. He has everything compact into one. So in my previous video that I did about like a woman living in her car, I said that I would not be able to do this, man. But I kind of take that back. If I had to, I would be able to do something like this. You know, if somebody sold me their car and I was able to turn it into this, oh yeah, that wouldn't be awful then. Now, would I want to? Hell no, absolutely not. But all right, y'all, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what y'all thought about it in the comments. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so help your boy out. And yeah, man, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Oh wait, I'll leave this video linked in the description for anybody who wants to go check out the entire thing. This guy has a very good channel. I've seen some of his other videos in the past, but it's a long time ago. But yeah, I'll leave his video linked in the description for anybody who's interested. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.